Hello everyone and welcome back to Quantum Break. We are stuck in the middle of a time stutter and we are on the way to the gala party, which I believe is somewhere around this side of the water, so all the way around. And we have just defeated a few guards quite easily, with or without powers, so we now have the option to move this vehicle back, and I believe the only thing we can do to make use of it is jump on top of it with this jump. And now we are over the fence. But still, we need to watch out for chronon dampeners, which will block our powers. Seems the party isn't at all across the way, it's just right here. We're already here, have arrived. That was rather odd. Let's try and stroll
Beth
in.
should be here somewhere. Need to get to her before the stutter ends.
Yeah, that's
Mr.
fine,
Serene's
Beth.
speech had been a success.
The world was falling apart, but the wine and cheese crowd was enjoying their little goddamn soiree.
Hey, wasn't that the title of one of these chapters, or of this chapter, the wine and cheese crowd? What is this beam? Is this just a box, or what is happening? Aha, here she is.
What the? Easy, 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 Beth. Hey! It's okay. It's me.
Jesus. Look at all this.
So, does it only work when he's touching her? Without
This is
the
your style.
tech?
These people have no idea I'd be shooting up half a Paul's little amusement park.
Yeah, well, Monarch does. I don't think my cover's gonna last.
Yeah, well, I don't think it would do much good for the next part anyway.
Okay, Dr. Amaral somewhere inside the mansion. Let's go grab her. Bit of luck, we can be gone before anybody notices.
Okay, lead the way. What's our plan once we grab her?
The boat dock right outside the mansion.
Okay, we can make that work.
Hey, this is funny. This is the second part of the screenplay. Oh dear. This guy still has a crush on her, right? Or at least the first part kind of made that obvious. That is a shit ton of text. Interesting. Knife 2, the reckoning? What? Knife time 2. Alright. We have an ally now, so hopefully this will make things easier.
Shit. Drone!
It's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Literally.
It was just about to crash in.
Jack, Dr. Amaral's in there. Need to get her out before time gets back.
So they were trying to take her out to prevent us from nabbing her, perhaps? The bastards. Too smart for their own good.
We shouldn't wait. Let's go get Dr.
Well, I'm not waiting.
Jack, get her moving before time kicks back in and that drone turns us into paste.
Let's get to it, Doctor.
What? Oh no. That's gotta be good. It's really happening. You're Jack Joyce. You're here to kill me?
No, but you're coming with us. We need your expertise.
No.
I'm not asking.
It's collapsing!
Where's the damn boat?
It's right there.
Okay, go! Get her on the boat.
Come on, guys!
Hurry up!
Never get away with these.
Shit.
Snipers?
It's Joyce! Somehow we got right past them! Don't let them escape! Somebody call Serene!
Ooh, bit of fancy time magic.
Jack, they're closing the gate. We'll be sitting ducks here until she gets open for us.
I'm going in!
I'll take care of it.
I'm
Going the second you can, okay?
So let's try and make it to the end.
Time to move.
Let's skip this guy. He doesn't seem worth it. Let's try. Come on. That guy should have been down, right? And this sniper is terrible. Oh.
Enemy spotted!
And this will be a takedown. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just keep firing!
Not good at all.
Still way too much firepower around. These assholes if we don't take care of them first.
So a big guy right here. Let's skip past him and try to get to the sniper. Yep, got it. Did he just wear a cape, really? Right, so there's still a light machine gun. Let's sneak around. God damn, missing it by a ton. Well, let's just try and disable this thing. Can we pick it up?
Open that gate.
Come on. Why is it still turning? That seemed kind of bugged.
That gate's still closed. What's up?
Yeah, I'm still working on it. Hang tight.
I mean, I only had like 5 seconds after the fight. Come on.
What about you?
You're clear. Go.
I can swing by
Go.
and...
No, just go. We went to all this trouble to grab her.
Wait, what?
Beth, I'm counting on you to keep her alive.
Only 11
Make my own way
bullets.
My plan was simple. There was a bridge to the mainland. I'd fight my way through anything Monarch would throw at me and steal a car, drive it back to the swimming pool.
Just remember, we need your ass alive for the next part.
We'll see how it shakes out.
Carbine rifle. That does tickle my fancy.
What the?
Don't know if he's down, but he is at least hit. But any more snipers? Hey, there's a guy. Let's try and move forward. Did they spot me? Don't think so. There is still a sniper there. Somewhere around the second level. And there is of course a big guy. Oh dear. Daylight saving time. Okay. It was one of the achievements that just popped up. You guys probably didn't see that because the Steam overlay isn't captured, I believe. But I just got an achievement called Daylight Saving Time. Alright, do they still know my position? Wow, this big guy is moving rather fast. God damn, can't die now. How much armor does this guy have? That must have been a hell of a lot of padding to just absorb all of those bullets. And another big guy. Whoa, my cover is blown. Let's try and stack some headshots.
With Beth and Dr. Amaral clear, it's time for me to get gone. For that, I need wheels.
It is interesting how you can see the shots through the slow-mo. Right, so what is our objective now? Just find the keys in a getaway car.
Okay, time to get a ride out of here.
Valet parking. Beloved by...
Let's see. Take your pick. Oh boy, he seems rather happy. The end of Act 3 completed. Right, so we have completed the party and captured the doctor who is supposed to help us to fix up the time machine that should be able to reverse everything back to normal, hopefully. Let's continue. Always the Quantum Break logo first.
This thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years. Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Morton? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, this is your illness talking. I'm on your side. Easy, you're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there.
And we are back to Serene, whose disease may seem to
I want to go over Sophia's figures.
make him a shifter.
If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand. How do you want to proceed?
And that does seem to be the prelude to our next junction. So the second option was Martin Hatch, so I expect we need to choose between who we wish to trust. Let's take a look.
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
Let's take a look at Amaral.
I want him apprehended. Immediately, so I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
Alright, and now take a look at Hatch.
Alright, Amaral. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she'd turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
So Amaral, Serene chooses to trust Sophia and suspect Hatch is a traitor, or Hatch, Serene chooses to trust Hatch and suspects Sophia is a traitor. Well, 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 what a choice to make. Obviously this is rather tough because we also see the other side of the protagonist, not only this Paul or the antagonist side, so we know the bigger picture, which we kind of suspect, or kind of is obvious, that Hatch is the traitor. But let's take a look or try and think as Paul for a second here. So Sophia helps him and has limited access, as far as I know, or interest even in the company, is just a researcher, a doctor, and is trying to find a cure, while Hatch is more of the businessman type and has his claws into every bit and piece of the company. Hatch is obviously a bit closer to him. I think it would be the classic mistake, the kind of mistake you would see in every movie, like the advisor that is so suspected to be so loyal that he couldn't possibly betray his close friends. But I'm thinking, in this case, we won't make that mistake and just pick Hatch as the traitor. So Serene chooses to trust Sophia and suspects Hatch is a traitor, which must be, or might bring us some more interesting options, as the plot should be directed in another way now. So let's choose Hatch as a traitor.
Sophia's date has always been good. I'll trust her judgment. We need to analyze these figures and make final preparations to activate the lifeboat protocol at once.
Fine. I'll take the laptop to the science department.
No, I think I'll do that myself.
I see.
Sir?
Put people on Mr. Hatch. I want constant eyes on him.
Yes, sir. You got it. We pulled some images from the security cameras. We've identified Joyce's accomplice. She's Beth Wilder, one of our mid-level operatives.
Her. My God, she's been with us all along. She's working with Jack. Where is she now?
Unknown. But we've got a kill team tracking her.
No. She can't be killed. Not yet. Find her. And whatever Mr. Hatch does, I want to know about it. Don't screw this up. Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past. When it all started. She'd been here the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
That is indeed the case. 69% of the community agreed with your choice, alright. I chose to trust Dr. Sophia Amaral. Interesting. So this time around a lot of people agreed. Alright. So I suspect the next part will be again to the live action video. So I guess I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching and I do hope you will join me in the next one. Hello, please consider subscribing to the channel if you liked the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. And check out the left side of the screen for some other videos. Thanks a lot, take care, see you in the next one.